So the action is fast and furious. This is an event, the Wargrave Challenge Cup for Club 8, the might of Leander Club on the far side, and the Tideway Scullers School B crew. Fantastic that Tideway Scullers have got 2 Club 8s in this Wargrave event. And here are the Tideway Scullers crew closest to us on this island side in the, I heard it described by Matt Britton as tomato red and yellow, which I thought was a pretty good description of Tideway Scullers blades.
It's red and yellow, isn't it?
Yeah.
For sure. And I think this Tideway Scullers crew have got a mixture of experienced athletes and then also women from that Scullers Gap Year programme. So you can see that the stroke seat of the Tideway Scullers School, Aurelia Elliott, she's done Junior Worlds in the single for Austria in 2021. And 2 of them are actually off to Harvard to row next year. So getting a bit of summer rowing at the regatta at Henley 2022 for this Tideway Scullers School B8.
So Leander up ahead, of course. This is their home stretch of water. We're going live now. There's the Leander bowwoman, India Summerside. And Francesca Hunt-Davis, I think it's Francesca, not quite sure of her first name, in the 2 seeds. I imagine that's Ben Hunt-Davis's daughter. Patricia Smith, Grace Denning-Smitherton, Cam Nyland, Tara Grimsley-Moore, Abigail Top, and at stroke it's Ferris, S.A. Ferris, Katie Ward, the coxswain of the mighty Leander.
And look at that, clear water. And this is one of the things that happens at Henley, isn't it? Which is when you have that boat-on-boat racing, there's just 2 crews, one will get through. Sometimes you have one that is just significantly faster, and here we've got 2 or 3 lengths of clear water from Leander to Tideway Scullers, and we can already see that energy management coming into this race as Leander have just dropped that stroke rate, still rowing really nice and cleanly, good crisp strokes. I always found this quite challenging, Martin, when you're ahead of a crew quite significantly. You want to keep that rowing nice and crisp, nice and sharp, not get bogged down in much of a kind of a heavy rhythm. Did you ever have that trouble?
Yeah, I think it's really, well, it's really interesting. I think, you know, because the stroke woman, Ferris, has got to set the rhythm in Leander. You know, but it's quite a young crew, so, you know, Abigail Top in 7's got to pick up on that. And then, you know, what are the women in 5 and 6, Cam Nyland and Tara Grimsley-Moore, putting down? This is something they've kind of got to lead their crew. You really want to say some good things, you know, about the start when you come back for the post-race chat, but you also want to say some good things about how the crew felt in this second half of the race. So it's really important to row well.
Yeah, and I think there's an extra level to that, which is the mental, psychological preparation as you go through the rounds. Katie Ward in the cox's seat will be making those calls, saying, you know, this is going to be where we're going to have this push, this is we're going to have this technical call, because when that's canvas on canvas, bow ball on bow ball, those cues and those calls will need to be cemented into the minds of those Leander women. And what a lovely shot there. We can see India Summerside in the bow seat, just really nice, firmly pressed out strokes from all 8 women. And just a lovely shot of that hull as it skates through the water, just cutting in.
Yeah, and there's a lot of, you know, different clubs that people have started their rowing at. Sarah Ferris started at the University of Worcester. Cam Nyland's originally from Royington Rowing Club. She's coached there.
Great name.
And interesting, Tara Grimsley-Moore in the 5 seat, 6 seat. She's done a master's on the impact of menstrual cycles on rowers, physical and psychological performance.
Yeah, I saw that. That was really interesting. So important. Getting things right here on Henley as they're coming through one of the best feelings, which is comfortably in the lead through stewards' enclosures.
So Leander come up to the finish line with a comfortable lead, just the last few strokes. They're looking good, they're feeling good, and this has been a great outing for them in the Wargrave Challenge Cup. The buzzer goes as they cross the line. The women from the Tideway Scullers B crew come up to take the finish. They are racing all the way. They will know they've been in a race, the women from Tideway Scullers. And Leander give them 3 cheers.